probably doing over the speed limit.
Yeah, you were. So you're at 90 miles an hour.
I apologize for going fast.
I got you. Were you?
It felt like such a nice open road.
What's up, sir?
Hey, how's it going?
Nice meeting you.
Hey, good.
Okay, well, we're not in California anymore.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. That's right, with the Hive. This is Trooper Isaacson. We're back in Juab County with Ride with the Hive. It's Friday morning, the start of Easter weekend. We're expecting a lot more traffic on all of our roadways on I-15 with people traveling for the holiday, as well as some of our side roads with Little Sahara being in Juab County. So it's going to be busy. We should have plenty to do and to get into. This black vehicle pulling over right here was at 92 miles an hour in an 80 mile an hour zone. Hello. Hi. Contact on this speed. You're going a little bit fast there. Okay. Do you have your driver's license with you there? Did you see your speed at all? You're good. So I had you on radar there at 92 miles an hour. So it is only 80 on this stretch of I-15. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back up with you, okay? The driver was at 92 miles an hour and just said she wasn't paying attention to the speed because it changes so much. A rental car said she's not used to it, so just wasn't paying attention to her speed. And here's your license back for you. Okay, and then for the speed this morning, so I did issue a citation for it. Instead of the 92, I dropped it down to 85 in an 80, so it's for 5 miles over the speed limit. Okay. I don't know. Yes, if you pay it, it's like a guilty conviction. It will go on your record. Do you mean like for points or for? Yeah. So we're from California. I don't know how that transfers. We do have a point system here in Utah. You would get points. I just don't know how that transfers to California. So you might want to contact California's driver's license division to see how that works. Does that make sense? Okay. Any other questions I can answer? Okay. Just keep it slowed down, okay? Okay. Drive safe. So we went up and issued the citation to the driver. She had some questions about it going on our record and points, and in Utah we do have a point system. Moving violations do go onto your driving record and can affect your driving status. Whereas for California, I just explained to her that it would be points here and she should just contact her local jurisdiction to find out how that works. We're heading to another trooper's location on I-15. He's out with an individual walking on the side of the freeway, so we're going to go back him up and see what's going on. So Trooper Brindley spoke with the individual. He ended up losing some tires off of his trailer completely, so we're going to look and see if we can find him somewhere off the shoulder.
Saw one tire up on that hillside in front of you on your right. I don't know where the other one's at.
Copy. Yep, I'll bring that up to you. Couldn't find the other one though, so.
I'm gonna go back. They're gonna bring trucks down. We're gonna unload this thing.
Okay.
I couldn't find the other one, but I guess he found one of them.
You want me to bring it up here to you?
Yeah, let's
okay, perfect.
So, the question I have is, okay, so that tire blew.
Yeah.
And that sucker's still hot.
So that one, that's the inner wheel, right? So you're still missing the outer side?
Yeah, that's gotta be where that hit that and just...
Sent it flying.
So yeah, you're right, that's the inner wheel. So the outer wheel...
It could be...
Yeah, maybe that one fell off a ways back.
It could go a long ways too. Those things can go...
Can they go a long way?
Oh yeah, when you're rolling.
That? Yeah. I've never seen that. I heard a bang and I'm like, did I just blow a tire? And I saw something black go shooting off up the hill and I'm like, I wonder if I just lost a tire.
All right, well, good luck. Hopefully you can find that other one. Or yep.
Appreciate you a ton.
Yep,
Be
no
safe
problem.
out there.
Thanks.
You too. Be safe. You and your buddy. Be safe.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
guys.
take care.
Bye.
So we were able to find this individual's tire on the side of I-15, one of them. We were able to bring it back to him, so he has it. He's gonna unload his equipment in his trailer and go look and see if he can find that other tire. So I'm catching up to a black SUV in front of me in the number 1 lane. It was traveling at 96 miles per hour as it came up behind me in the 80-mile-an-hour zone. Hello. Hi, contact you on the speed. You're going a little bit fast there. Do you know how fast you were going? No? Do you have your license with you? No idea? So you're at 96 there, so it is only 80. Yeah, so it is only 80 through this area. See if you can find some insurance and I'll be right back up with you guys, okay? So stop this vehicle for the speed. They were at, like I said, 96 miles an hour. Female driver said she didn't know how fast she was going, kind of seemed to question it, didn't know. Was asking me what the speed limit was too, if it was 80. For this stop today, okay, like I said, the speed I recorded at was 96. We did issue a citation. I dropped it to 91, so it's for 11 over instead of the 16. That copy's yours. Do you have any questions I can answer for you? Okay, just keep.
What's that camera for?
Have you heard of Ride with the Hive?
No? What is it, a show?
Yeah, so it's like a YouTube. They post it on YouTube, so it follows troopers around and shows what they do. So you could be, yep. So check YouTube. You might be there. So okay, perfect. Any other questions I can answer, you guys? Okay, just keep it slowed down, okay? Drive safe. Catching up to a vehicle here. It's a black Mercedes-Benz up in front of me. It had front window tint that looked too dark, and then it had a tinted plate cover over its license plate. Hello. Hi. Couple reasons. I'm good. Couple reasons for this stop. So the first one you went by, your window tint on the front windows here look a little bit too dark.
Yeah, I think so. We're coming from Vegas.
From Vegas?
And,
Oh, okay.
usually, when I got the window tinted, I told the guy just to give me whatever it was, you know, like
Was legal?
legal.
Oh, okay.
So I don't, you know, it's like.
I got you. And you told him that, and he did it, and it may or may not be there. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we'll measure it, and then the second reason. So you have a plastic cover over your license plate, and it's faded and it's kind of tinted, and it makes your license plate hard to read.
Yeah.
Yep, it looks like you need a new one.
Yeah.
So. I have a device here that reads tint. Can you roll your window up a little bit for me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where are you guys heading to today?
We're going Salt Lake City. My son lives over there.
Okay. You guys coming from Vegas?
Yeah, we're from Vegas.
How long are you gonna be in Salt Lake City for?
We're just gonna be until Sunday night for a job conference.
Okay. So this measures light or window tint in a percentage. So you're at 11% of 11%. So what that means is this window lets 11% of light through. Okay.
What should it be? I don't know. I have no clue. Because in Vegas, I mean, I go through police all the time and they never stop me.
Yeah, it may not, but in
Yeah,
Utah you
that's
have
what
to.
I'm saying. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, in Utah you got to let 35% or more of light
so
through.
I'll do. I mean, because I don't come that often, but probably like twice a year.
Twice a year? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Give me just 1 second. I'll get you guys out of here. Okay.
Appreciate it.
So when I went up, I did measure the tint on this vehicle. The front windows were at 11%. He's from Nevada, but traveling Utah, he's got to be in Utah law, which is 35%, and I believe Nevada's is somewhere around 32 or 30% too. So it's too dark there, and then his plate covers some faded and obstructing his license plate to be able to be read. Okay, sir, there's your license and registration back. Then all this is just a printed out warning just for that window tint and then for the license plate cover, okay? But just warnings, no fines or anything like that, okay?
So this is the thing. It's like, should I like get tinted when I come in? Is it gonna be like a problem every time when I come to Utah? Or?
I mean, it could. You could always get stopped for it if you're in Utah.
No, for sure.
I'm not saying, I don't know for sure that you will or will not, but yeah, it's too dark for here and it is too dark for Nevada, I'm pretty sure too, so.
I guess, yeah.
So,
yeah.
that's your decision to make, but I was just, like I said.
Sucks because, you know, I didn't know, so.
Yeah, no, and that's why I gave you a warning, so.
Appreciate
You have that. I know you may not be aware, so that's the reason for the warning, but.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Any other questions I can answer?
No, you.
Okay.
You've been great.
You guys drive safe, okay?
Yeah, I'll try.
Do your best. Hey, take care, guys. Flip it around on this vehicle. It was coming towards us and passed us at 83 miles an hour in the 65 mile an hour zone. Hello. Hi. Contact you on this speed. You're going a bit fast there.
Okay.
No, you know how fast you were going?
I don't.
No? So 83 is what I had you on radar, so there's only 65. Do you have your license with you? Awesome. There's the insurance back. Give me a second, I'll get you out of here, okay? All right, sir. License and your registration card back for you. Okay. For this speed, so like I said, I you measured at 83 on radar there. I did issue a citation. I dropped you down a bracket, so it's for 79 and a 65. So instead of the 83. Any questions I can answer right now? No. Okay. Just keep an eye on it out here while you're continuing on, okay? Okay. Drive safely. This vehicle is coming towards us here on SR6 in the 65 mile an hour zone. It was at 90 miles an hour. Hello. Yeah, you're good, and you did the best you could. So, the reason for the stop is your speed this morning. You're going way too fast. Wasn't paying attention.
Usually, sometimes that happens, and I slow down as soon as I realize it.
Okay. Do you have your license with you? Did you see how fast you were going? Do you mind turning the radio down for me? Thank you. Do you know how fast you were going?
Probably doing over the speed limit.
Yeah. You were. So you're at 90 miles an hour. That's what I got you on radar there. Do you know what the speed limit is out here? Yeah. Yep. So it is 65. So got 25 over. See if you can find your registration card. I'll also run it and see what I can find. And then I'll be right back up with you and get you out of here, okay? So stop this fan for 90 miles an hour in the 65. And a similar trend, just said he didn't know how fast he was going, wasn't really paying attention to his speed. Said he likes to keep it at what everyone else is going, but it was about 25 miles an hour over the speed limit. All right, there's your license back for you. Trade you. Take a look at that real quick. Thank you. Okay, for the speed this morning. So, like I said, on radar, I had you at 90 miles an hour, which is really, really fast out here. So,
I looked down and it was like maybe between 70 and 80. But I didn't look right down.
Yep, I picked you up a little bit before you probably saw me, but so I did cite you. I worked with you a bit, so I dropped it down to 85 and a 65. So we're 20 over the speed limit instead of 25. Okay, so that'll lower your bracket down a little bit to a lower bracket. That copy's for you.
Notice before you notice.
Yeah.
I usually, it's happened.
Yeah.
You don't.
I get it happens out here.
But,
You never know when.
I usually slow right now.
Yeah, you never know when something's gonna happen, so you need to just be at the speed limit so you can react. Use your cruise control if you got one. If you know how to use it, just set it
Cruise control's good.
65 and forget
I
it.
always tell the wife she never uses it, but I'm almost telling her to use it.
Yep, throw it on, that helps too. But anyways, just keep an eye on the speed and you guys get there safely, okay? So, any questions I can answer for you? Okay, drive safe, okay? The vehicle in front of this one, that's in front of us, is catching up to our speed. It was at 83 miles an hour as it was coming towards us. Speed limit's 65. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, can't take you on this speed. You're going a little bit fast there as you're coming towards me.
Okay.
Did you see how fast you were going?
When I saw you, I started to slow down.
Gotcha.
And I didn't get the exact speed.
Okay, yes, you're right. Yeah, 83 there, and that's what I locked you in on radar. So it is only 65 in this stretch of the highway. But
I apologize for going fast.
I got you.
It felt like such a nice open road.
It is nice and open. I get that, but with Easter and the holidays, it gets busier out here.
I was just thinking, I bet the sand dunes are packed this week.
They are. Yep. They get busy. It gets busy out here. We've already had a couple pretty serious bad accidents. So just
on the dunes.
Leading out to there though on these highways,
really?
like traffic with crashes or with cars. So speaking of this driver, he just said the road seemed open. Didn't think he was, or didn't really pay attention to his speed. But 83 is too fast. Something can happen to your vehicle at any time, or something can enter the roadway. So even when you're in straightaways open like this, it's still important to keep an eye on your speed. Okay, there's license and your registration card back. Okay, and then for the stop, like I said, I had you at the 83 on radar. I did issue a citation. I dropped you down a level though, so it's for 79 and a 65, which lowers kind of the penalties in the bracket that you're in. Okay.
All right.
Boys want some stickers too? Yeah.
They would
Perfect.
probably love that. Yeah.
Okay, there's some of those. Thanks you guys for having them.
Dang, look at that.
Yep, of course. Thank you for having them buckled up, and for everyone else being buckled up, just keep it slowed down
Yeah,
as you
of course.
continue.
Yeah,
So
that was my mistake.
I get it happens, but just keep an eye on it, okay? Okay, drive safe, guys.
Be safe.
Thanks. So our flipping around on this vehicle, it was at 83 at its fastest in the 65 mile an hour zone. Reason for the stop is for the speed. You're going a bit quick there, so you know how fast you were going.
About 5, 10 over.
So 83. 83s, yep, speed limit 65 through here. So get your license and registration.
It's cold out there, man. Where's your jacket?
It's a little chilly. Feels good, actually, I think. So better than this morning.
This is insurance.
See if you
Yeah.
can find that, and I'll be right back up and get you
Okay.
guys out of here, okay?
All right, thanks.
So stop this one for 83 miles an hour, as well in the 65. He told me he thought he was going 5 to 10 over. By the time he saw me, he probably was going that fast. He slowed down pretty quick, but I picked him up from pretty far back at 83.
Thank you.
Okay, and for the speed this morning, so like I said, 83 is what I measured on the radar. So the charge speed, I dropped it a bracket for you, so it's for 79 and a 65. So
You're an
it's for
angel.
14 over.
You're awesome. I
Appreciate your hard work.
No
Thank you,
problem.
sir.
Yep. Any questions I can answer for you guys?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Keep it slowed down, okay?
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
drive safe,
Take care.
guys. We're pulling up to Trooper Brindley now. He's on a traffic stop on I-15. So we're going to get in behind him with our lights on to make sure people are slowing down and moving them before while he's on stop. So we're pulling in behind Sergeant Taylor here. He stopped the vehicle for speed, so we're just going to make sure passing cars are slowing down and moving over for him on his stop. Ooh, there's one.
I got it.
Got it. And the GoPro got it. Got 3 angles.
So we're catching up to this gold-colored SUV. It was in the number 2 lane. It had space to pull in front of this camp truck here to move over, and it failed to do so. But it did move over for the truck and trailer. Hello. Hi. Reason for the stop this afternoon is you failed to move over for that trooper there as he was on his stop. So this light. So you failed to move over for that trooper back there.
Oh.
So when you have that gap next to you, and you come on emergency lights, kind of exactly what you did for the truck and trailer there, but just need to do that for the emergency vehicles too. So then move over the lane, okay?
Okay.
Do you have your license with you? Yes. Let me make sure your license is good. I'll get you out of here, okay? So driver of this vehicle just didn't move over for Sergeant Taylor there as he's on his stop. We came into a pickup truck pulled over and a trailer with its hazards on. And he did move over for them, just didn't do what he was supposed to the same way for us. Move over law applies to any vehicle with flashing lights on. So it could be us in our police vehicles with our lights on, ambulances, tow trucks, or someone just with their hazards on. And the law requires you to always slow down and then move over if it's safe to do so. The driver of this vehicle had a gap in between traffic and was able to do it and didn't. There's your license back for you. Oh, there you go. And then I just wrote you a warning for that violation is all, okay? So, like I said, you did it perfect for that truck and trailer, just you can move over for all vehicles with flashing lights, okay?
So when you came out, I said, oh, is that for me because I didn't move over? I slowed down then a little.
Yeah, you did the first part. You always need to slow down, and then, like I said, when you have that gap, just move over that other lane, so, okay? Make sense?
Thank you very much.
Yep, okay, you guys drive safe, okay?
You have a good day. Thank you.
Thanks. We're out here at Little Sahara, just checking on Sand Mountain here in the camps, making sure everyone's being safe while they're out here. You can see behind us, one of our DNR partners has a vehicle stop for not having a flag, which is an important safety feature you have to have when you're operating out here. So we'll just make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be.
Sir.
How's it going?
Nice meeting you.
Thank you. So this side by side behind us, just wanted to get a cool photo with the car, so we turned the lights on for them so they could take some cool photos while they're out here.